Hey, today's Bible reading devotion is found in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. And here, Solomon is writing, and he is writing about all the craziness of his life and all the things that he has tried to replace God. And here in chapter 5, he begins with just the superficial actions of religion. And I realize that this is tough to hear. This is tough to read, but he is coming here and he's saying, when you come to the temple, when you come to the place of worship, he said, guard your steps. Guard your steps and make sure that you aren't sacrificing and doing the religious practices just out of routine. But instead, that when we come into the Lord's presence, we listen and that we obey. I know for me personally, that is a struggle to listen. I am one of those ones who likes to move his mouth, who likes to talk, who just loves to be in discussion. But here, Solomon is saying, listen, slow down. Slow down in trying just to fake it and truly make it real. Listen and obey. And he says, listen, for those who don't, they are doing evil. They have no desire to listen and obey. He says, don't do that. Don't just practice religion. Be in a relationship. And he goes on, he says, don't be hasty in your words. Don't make these vows before God that are meaningless, that have no backing to them. Make sure that your words don't reflect something that we aren't going to do. And I think they call that in the New Testament a hypocrite, someone who does not follow what they say. And Solomon's saying, listen, don't vow if you aren't going to follow through these vows. And sometimes our words get us in trouble. And here, I think here he's calling me out a little bit. Solomon says, let your words be few. Because sometimes those vows lead to foolishness. And that foolishness does not benefit you. So let your words be few. And he ends in verse 3 by saying, the reason you have those nightmares, those reasons sometimes you have those sleepless nights is because of your foolishness. Because of the work that we put ourselves through instead of letting God do the work. Letting God do the work through us, we tend to just do all this effort in making ourselves look good. And Solomon says, listen, too much effort leads to foolishness. And the foolishness of our words have to be few. I want to challenge you today. When we gather with corporate worship, when you are in your quiet place, wherever it may be, whatever that looks like, whether corporately or whether privately, seek God. Not out of routine, but out of relationship. Not out of religion, but out of relationship. Listen and obey. Have a great day.